Good afternoon, everybody. It's Lynn, the Leather Bag Lady. How are you all today? It's Monday today. It is it was a very, very rainy day. And last night, crazy, crazy rain. Leather Bag Lady weather report. Temperature is about 18, 19 degrees. But boy, oh boy, did we need the rain. My goodness me, it has poured from the heavens. Now, because I have no ceilings, it's quite loud in here. And this morning when Pius got up at 4 a.m. to go to work, it is quite a soothing sound, but it took me a while to get back to sleep. A, because I just thought of that poor man standing out in the rain all day, and B, because it was dang loud. So we are finally getting some rain, and I'm not sure if that rain has extended itself to Quebec, so that maybe some of those fires can get squashed. I do believe the Nova Scotia fires already had the benefit of some rain last week, and I'm not sure about the BC fires. How crazy is it that we've got fires on either end of our country and in pretty well the middle? Spoke to some people this weekend who just think it's all a conspiracy, but we will get to my weekend in a minute or two. So today's bag is a bag that I have briefly showed you before. It is absolutely beautiful. This is a genuine leather, made in Italy, kind of messenger style bag. This bag is, I'm presuming, based on its tag setup, it's by one of those leather makers in the Florence leather district. So obviously I don't know that for 100%, but just in my travels, coming across the labels and what they look like, I'm pretty sure that that is where this bag has come from. But I would say that this bag is showing a little bit more quality in its hardware and such than what I find in most of the bags. Not that they're not great quality, but check this beautiful setup to attach the strap. This is not going anywhere. The seams are rolled pieces of leather. This one isn't, but these are actually, the seams have been bound in leather and stitched. So there's not going to be any of that god-awful cracking of the shitty crap that they put. Sorry. You have hit a nerve. Hit a nerve with that cracking of the glaze garbage that they put on bags today. And this bag doesn't have any of that. You can see that it's an additional piece of leather. There is a little bit of indentation where the magnetic popper is, but I am not mad at that at all. The hardware is brass, and it is just beautiful. This piece is it's called nubuck. It's not suede. It's almost like a brushed leather. There is a bit of a patch here where there's been a sticky tag or something on it. I have worked on it a little bit, and it's much better than it was. You've got 3 great compartments. There's raw leather. You know how I feel about raw leather. There's your genuine leather, made in Italy. There's a zip pocket here, a compartment. Now, this is the second time I've done this video. The first time, halfway through, I got a phone call from Niagara Falls, and I was like, I thought it might have been one of my facilities inviting me to come and do a show. So I answered the call, which terminated my video. So I'm starting again. So I've listed this bag as a 70s bag. It is not a 70s bag. I did not notice this little foam pouch. So, and there's 3 card slots here. So I am going to change my listing. I have re-evaluated, and I'm going to say it's probably a 90s bag, because this little foam pouch is just a telltale sign. It might not be a foam pouch, but I'm pretty sure it is. And this is all raw leather. I'm not sure why this is a kind of dark gray and the rest is this beautiful, beautiful kind of sandy brown color. But anyway, nonetheless, it is absolutely gorgeous. It's about an 8.5-inch width by 10.5-inch length, and it has an extra long crossbody shoulder strap. Now, we have talked many times about the fact that I am not a tiny lady, and I'm not getting any tinier, believe me. Oh, we'll talk about that again too. However, with the boob situation being a little on the larger side and myself being a little curvier than I'd like to be, this is still a nice long, this is basically hanging below my hip, which is nice because when you do carry a little bit of extra size and you get these crossbody bags, they tend to sit quite high. And especially when you're dealing with a messenger style bag, you want to be able to open it up and get into it easily without having to take it off. And that is the only benefit of this messenger style. I'm not a huge fan of it. I don't know why, but I probably would give it the benefit of the doubt for this little beautiful bag. It's got nice gusset. It's just a gorgeous, gorgeous bag. Now, 25-inch strap drop. As is, there are 2 extra holes. So this is going to get to a 27, 28-inch strap drop, which I don't think is necessary. And why I'm going to leave it where it is, because this kind of belt buckle style strap will oftentimes leave a bit of indentation where it has been used regularly. There is some patina on the brass. If you want to make it longer, you can, and then, you'll just have to live with the kind of telltale sign that this is where this bag has spent most of its life in terms of strap length. But I don't know why you would want to make it any longer. It is ample long enough. There's no outside pocket or anything like that. It is just an absolutely beautiful bag. It does have quite a strong leather smell. If that is something that you are not able to manage, some people can get headaches from that. Then it maybe isn't the bag for you. I love it. It just screams quality to me, but not for everybody. So that is today's bag. So we have had quite a weekend, as we always do. We, meaning Pius and I, what we can fit into a day, let alone a weekend, is absolutely beyond me. Friday, what did we do? Did we pick some stuff up on Friday? Yeah, we went on our date night. What did we do Friday? Oh my goodness, what did we do Friday? We went and picked up the van. We got the van, we got there, we put the license plates on it. See you two later. And that's the letters on our license plate, CYTL. So we've decided that our little kind of is see you two later, gnomies, because our van is called the Gnome Home. And we picked our new to us van up. We went to the reserve and we filled it up. No, that was Thursday. I remember telling you this already. Friday, okay, all right, let's rewind. Friday, we realized that we had a huge fuel leak in the gas tank. So Friday night, we decided that we were going to go thrifting and try and burn off some of that fuel because we weren't sure we were going to be able to use the van over the weekend because the smell was so bad. So we went, we only managed to thrift at one store in Brantford, a little bit of a honey hole for me. And it's full of purses, but my wonderful subscriber in Kenya, I think is it Nairobi, Kenya, or I'm not sure. Nancy, I think your name is. I'm terrible with names. Please don't be offended that I don't remember your name. Look at what I found. This, I don't normally pick up large bags anymore. But this is absolutely gorgeous. So this bag, there's a strap that goes across here and a strap that goes in the front. This beautiful bag is made by a company called African Lily, and it is made in Africa. And it is so gorgeous. I was a little bit concerned that this was going to be elephant, but I don't think it is. I Googled their website, and the zipper is broken, has a beautiful hang tag here, but I thought of you as soon as I saw it. And I think I only paid $13 for it. And I thought, and the interior, look at the fabric. And that's the brand. African Lily, genuine leather, made in Kenya. So I thought of you. I don't pick these up anymore, big bags, because they take up so much space, but I could not leave this there. So that's what we did Friday night. I went thrifting in Brantford, which is kind of my honey hole a little bit. And as we were coming home, we got down to 3/4 of a tank. No more fuel smell. But we had a bit of a mess at home to clean up. And then we had an invitation by our young neighbors in front to join them for a little bit of a party. And they had already invited us once, and we did not go. But this time I said to Pius, I said, you know what? We will stop by for a minute. So we did, and we sat with them, not all of them. The one young man who's still a little bit attitude with us was not there, but the rest of them were lovely. And we listened to music. We were there about half an hour, had a drink, and then we were off to Rosie's, and we had a drink there. Pius was nursing his drinks after the previous weekend's shenanigans, and we were hoping that we were going to be able to take the van to Van Fest in Aylmer, Ontario. And we did. We put the mattress in the van. We loaded everything up, and we went and had an absolute ball. Pius's niece, Janice, and her husband, Hugh. Now, Janice is 2 years older than me, and Hugh, I think, is in his early 60s. So Pius's oldest sister, Janice, is her daughter. So Pius is her uncle. And I'm apparently now her auntie, and I'm younger than her. She's such a bugger. She was introducing us as her aunt and uncle, and I can see people like, really? We had the best time. Their setup was really cool. We got to see how, what they use and how they use it. They had this fantastic little Coleman table with a kind of expandable leg side structure for your Coleman stove. And then there was a little wire bit at the top for your utensils and such. And we were just writing lists of what we needed. She had a collapsible laundry basket that she used as a garbage can. It was just fantastic. The vans were brilliant. This girl got a little out of hand Saturday night, and it was my turn to be hurling outside of the van door. Clearly, Pius and I are not able to party like we used to. Take a month off and look what happens. So it was my turn to be in the shame game. Pius looked after me, and I was able to just do my thing briefly and then pass out and go to sleep. So I was a little delicate yesterday, but not too bad. But it was wonderful. The van was fantastic. The weather on Saturday was beautiful during the day. It was really cool in the evening. We met a bunch of great people. I actually met a lady who is part of the team that runs Supercrawl, JJ. She and her husband Homer, we chatted forever. She has a little Suzuki van. So she gave me a few little insights into Supercrawl and whether or not there will be a marketplace area this year. They don't know until the last minute every year. So met some great people. We made it back yesterday. we could not keep our eyes open yesterday. We had to go out for a drive at 6:30 to keep our eyes open. We were so tired. And then of course it's like 5 after 10 and we're like, ding! As it always happens that way, doesn't it? So anyway, it was a great weekend. There is one more event to go in July, which we thought we were going to be able to go to. But as it turns out, the people who we are going to be staying with in Nova Scotia this weekend, we leave on Friday, are coming Ontario bound, and we have scheduled a Blue Jay game with them on the Sunday. So we will not be able to go to Tweed. Tweed is 4 or 5 hours away, so it's not going to work out, unfortunately. But we got our first Van Fest under our belts, and we enjoyed just being in one place for 24 hours. We are busy, busy, busy. We're always doing something. We very rarely just sit and relax, and we need to do more of that. Pius works very long hours, and I am all over the place from Monday to Friday, and find, again, if you follow me regularly, you'll know all this. I find this house very stressful. And it's not a sanctuary. It's not a place of respite. It's not a place of calm and relaxation. It is chaos and turmoil. And I really, really appreciate the downtime. So we made a list. We're 16 minutes in. Hopefully you're hanging in there with me, because I have such a little story for you. We made a list of what we needed. And this little Coleman table actually folds in half, and the legs and everything go inside. So it's about this wide, this long. So on our way home, Pius said to me, do you want to go to Valley Village in Brantford? And I said, no, I was here Friday. I pretty well cleaned out what I needed. And I don't believe that they replenish on the weekends. I said, but we could go to the Ancaster one. So off we go. Get my cart, and I very rarely look at any other sections. But I said to Pius, we're not going to buy any of this stuff new. We're going to try and thrift it or marketplace. Well, what is staring me in the face? The little Coleman table with all the inserts inside. $6.99. Janice paid over $100 on Amazon for hers. I was like, boom! I still can't believe we found it. I found the Corsatina laundry basket today, because I had to go and pick up a lanyard phone case. Because if we are going to take the bike with us to Cape Breton, we're going to be doing the Cabot Trail on the bike. And I want my phone around my neck so I can take some beautiful pictures. And I went to Value Village in Burlington, and I found the laundry basket there. Pius has already found us a storage closet. Janice had this fantastic expandable storage closet that has a tabletop on it. She had all her clothes in there, all her cleaning supplies. How fantastic. So we found one that's actually double the size. And Pius has found a tent. Not the one that we really wanted, but something that we can try out that isn't going to cost a fortune. It goes on the back of the van so that it will give us an extra space to hang out, just in case it rains or whatnot. So we are moving and a grooving, and this van thing is going to be fantastic. We kind of found the van that we really, really, really like. It's a little short, stubby Chev van. But there were a lot of Astros and Safaris at this Van Fest. And man, oh man, there was a drag one that does 11 seconds. But we're not interested in doing that. We just want to cruise and go to campsites and just be very, very relaxed and enjoy our time. So this has been a very long video. I do apologize if you're still with me. Thank you. And if not, oh well, I get it. You're busy. So hopefully I will talk to you tomorrow, and have a great rest of the day. Bye, everybody.